I'm Lauren West of Lauren West Coaching. I am a graphic designer, branding designer, website designer. I have a background in user experience or UX design and UI, which is user interface design. I went to college and I worked in Chicago, and then I also went to high school in Switzerland. And I graduated college in 3 years with a BA in creative writing. So as far as career and lifestyle and all that jazz, I've been all over the map, all over the states, and then also internationally. I've traveled abroad for healing and business. Vancouver, Bali, Peru, to name a few, and Korea, which is actually where I was born originally because I'm adopted. I was adopted at 8 months. And then I've been in Portland, Delaware, Georgia, Snellville, shout out Snellville, Georgia, and Switzerland, and then Delaware again, and then Chicago, and then back and forth, and so on and so forth. So my spiritual awakening journey, like really, I always had it during childhood, but it was, how it goes, where it gets like cut off in childhood and you have to like do it again. So really around 22 was the first time, and then around 26 was the second awakening. So that we'll get into that in the Patreon content and all that jazz. Now, as far as I go on the internet, this is how I see things, okay? Different social media apps, different platforms, those are like different neighborhoods for your different, needs, wants, desires, and goals. So I have tested Instagram so much that I'm on like my 24th account, okay? Because this is really important. Freedom of speech is really important, okay? And then how technology is involved in that and how it directs and channels information, that's also very important because I have background in working at one of the big 6 media companies as well. So I am very passionate about 1, healing, 2, transformation, and 3, rebirth. So in the Phoenix container, what we're going to do is we're going to be reborn. We're going to rebirth ourselves. And I'll get into my whole story and all the things that happened during that time, which some of you have witnessed on my Instagram, the ones that have been deleted, of course. But we will go over all that, and you will have access to my art, my drawings. I'm going to teach you guys as well also how to really harness your own creativity and your own gifts, and how to either monetize that, how to express that, or how to at least just put it out on the internet and get yourself out there. Because a lot of the times we get in our own heads, myself included. I'm probably the best and worst example of this. Like, I will get into my head and I'll talk myself out of things, and then, so the most important thing to remember is to always work from a calm energy, an empowered energy. In my life, and then also in other people's lives that I've coached, and I've also been coaching for free like my whole life. I've helped people with their careers, with their relationships, with literally everything, their families, all of that was unpaid. Okay, so that was good practice. But now I'm really ready to fully share and expand, because I feel like the last couple years that I've been in my business, where I'm coaching and I'm designing and I'm doing like all these things and I'm healing and doing tarot, I love doing that, but I also want to do it in a way where it is very accessible to people. And I really believe in the power of group energy when we all come together and we all have a shared intention of wanting to grow, wanting to heal, wanting to see the world in a new way, and we're open to that. We have an open mind and an open heart. That is where the true magic comes from. And then I will be here also as your stabilizing energy and your guide. I know that I look young, but really I'm honestly like 100 years old, and I live around a bunch of old people. So I am like the crone energy, but I do look like the maiden. Okay, so if you don't know that trinity, maiden, mother, crone. So we'll also be working through our womanhood journey, women, and then men, non-binary. Everybody is included here also. This is LGBTQIA friendly. This is everybody friendly. Sorry, that's my dog on the ground. That's Callie. That's Kelly. She wants attention. So that's my life. Um, but yeah, so this is basically it. I am very excited to have all of you here, and I hope that you join us and you sign up and you go into the group container, um, and we can all just get to know each other and create a beautiful community. Because on Patreon, on these containers, these are my safe containers for you guys. You're gonna get nothing but like love, positivity, and healing and nurturing from me on here. Okay? This is the safe space. So, if you are wanting to change a little something in your life or a lot of something in your life, or you just want to dip your toe into the spiritual, wave or path or whatever, this is the perfect place for you. Um, and I am so grateful that you are here, genuinely. I really am. And this work is my passion and my life purpose, and it all comes from my heart. So thank you.